What's going on, Twin Tiers, and welcome to Twin Tiers Football, brought to you by Simmons Rockwell Ford. Well, it was a little bit of a wet Saturday, full of action on the gridiron. Let's start out the show with a Section 4 state-ranked matchup. Waverly traveled to take on Maine Endwell. The Wolverines ranked first in Class C, and Spartans at the top of Class B. Fourth quarter, ME down 27-26. Ben Shaw to Xavier Watson, getting behind the double team. Watson's third of the game. And then a couple of plays later, Jaden Branch, look at that. He pounds this one through the Waverly defense all the way to the house. 20 yards and 6 points. Spartans down just 2, and on this 2-point conversion, it's Branch again. He scores, and we're tied at 36, and that sends things into overtime. First play, it's Fletcher Good. The name matches the player. The senior finds pay dirt, 20 yards for the Wolverines lead, but the Spartans would not go away. Who else would it be? Jaden Branch, the senior's fourth score of the game. Spartans down by 1 in overtime. ME going for 2, and for the win, Ocker on the option. The pitch to Lando roll, and Maine Endwell a winner in an absolute classic. Spartans, they finish out on top, 42-41 the final score. And Ithaca hosting Elmira earlier today. The Little Red hoping to get back in the win column, and the Express hoping to stay there. Game tied at 14 going into the second half. Elmira's ball, Zach Conklin with the sneaky handoff to Keon Flint. He just appears through the middle. Little stiff arm on his way, and he can't be stopped. Express pull ahead 22-14 after a successful two-pointer. Still in the third, Conklin to Flint again on the jet sweep, heading outside, and that'll do it. Flint, he takes it the distance for another tutty. Elmira quickly getting away from the Little Red, scores 30-14. Fourth quarter now, another jet sweep for the Express, except this time it's Julian Colon in motion up the other side. An easy run for 6. Elmira pretty much putting the ball game away at that point. They came out on top today, 45-14. And now let's check out the Big Red. Cornell hosting Yale for their homecoming game. Bulldogs coming off a win in week 1, and the Big Red looking for their first win of the season. Let's start this one out in the second quarter. Cornell in the lead, but Yale about to change that. Brogan Mackay to Josh Pitzenberger on the jet sweep, dives inside the pylon for the touchdown. Bulldogs take the lead 14-13. The rain started to come down a few minutes later. Jamison Wong in the pocket looking downfield, tosses it, and there's Brendan Lee. He is off and into the painted turf for 6 he goes. His second of the day, and the Big Red are back in the lead 20-14. Second half now, rain still coming down. Wong floats it over the middle to find Ryder Kurtz. Kurtz, just as open as he can be, makes a beeline for the end zone. A 68-yard play for the score. The Big Red dominating a Yale team that went 7-3 overall last year. Cornell takes the homecoming win, 47-23. Into the scoreboard, Edison came out strong this week. The Spartans cruise past Unitego 48-0 this afternoon, and that does it for local football. But on the Division I level, Syracuse improves to 3-1 with a 42-14 victory over Holy Cross today. And in the Big Ten, Penn State stays undefeated. The Nittany Lions win 21-7 over Illinois.